Hello, Frozies! McFrozen Nuggets here, and I am doing my review of the Force Action Kylo Ren lightsaber. Now, as of right now, this is the only other Force Action lightsaber that's out. The other one, which I just reviewed, is the Rey Force Action lightsaber, which I will link to in the description below. But first, now, unlike Rey's, where I didn't have the box for it. This time around, I do still have the box for my Kylo Ren lightsaber, so let's take a look at that. And here it is. As you can see, it's kind of tall. It's got this cool pose for Kylo right here. Kind of taken up after his grandfather. And there's the First Order symbol, his Star Wars logo. And the top. As you can see, I actually got this at Marshall's for $12.99. It says compare at $20, but it actually retails for $40 normally. So I definitely came out pretty good on this. And here's the side. It's got him with his lightsaber, and then a picture of Snoke. Really wish that he made it past The Last Jedi. But no, Rian Johnson had to screw it up like that. So anyway, on the back, Kylo Ren says it extends to 24 inches or 60 centimeters. And obviously, as I sort of hinted at in my review of Anakin's lightsaber, this is not compatible with Blade Builders. This is not a Blade Builders lightsaber. But I will be comparing it to the Blade Builders Kylo Ren lightsaber, which I have right here. I'll actually link to my original review of this in the description below, as I forgot to say that for my Force Action Anakin one. So yeah, this is the lightsaber that Kylo Ren has had throughout the entire sequel trilogy, so far anyway. I don't know about the Rise of Skywalker yet. Actually, no, I do. He will. Well, actually, what I mean is, I don't know if he'll lose it in the Rise of Skywalker. So yeah, it's got this nice little fade up of silver on the bottom right here, as well as around the area where it's kind of broken, and on the sides as well. It's got this nice little blue line too. You actually also I'll link to Dan's review of this, as well as the Deluxe Blade Builders one, which was a Toys R Us exclusive. And you'll see how this kind of takes up after it. Here's the red wire. Here's the belt clip. It's actually the same color as the Blade Builders one. And the bottom, I really love this. It's a nice little open area in the hilt, in the bottom of the hilt. And there's the very bottom. That's where you put the batteries in. Nothing much there. Oh, and here's the button. It's actually not the on button here. It's obviously this. You slide this down. As I said with the Anakin Force Action lightsaber. Here's the on-off switch. Obviously, that's off, and then push up, it's on. So now, let me... Oh. Well, it's a good thing this happened. Yeah, it's been one of the annoying things about this. When you push the crossguard blades in, they do kind of jut back down. Like that. So that is actually sort of a complaint right there. I think it's just on mine. I don't know about others. I haven't asked Daniel yet. I don't think he has a problem with that. But yeah, let's compare it to the Blade Builders Kylo Ren lightsaber. So obviously, as I also said with the Anakin lightsaber, they obviously have to make them this big so they can fit the whole blade into the hilt. And it fell over. So, like I debated in my previous Force Action lightsaber video, I don't know if this is a Daniel channel video or what. Alright, hang on, let me fix this up. So yeah, sorry about that. These crossguard blades are kind of annoying to get back in there. And it's a little dark in here. I'm sorry for that. But I want to compare these two. And actually bring them a little closer into the light. Don't fall over, don't fall over. Okay, good. So as you can see right here, it's got some extra little silver details to represent slightly battle damage. You don't get that on the Blade Builders version. You get a little bit of it around the crossblade emitters. But here you also get that little blue line. It doesn't have that little fade up of silver like you do here. And flip these two around. If my carpet cooperates. And then as you can see right here, the gold buttons are pretty much the same. This one's obviously been through a little bit of battle. And obviously again, like with the Anakin one, it's hollowed out so it can connect to other pieces. But it also doesn't have that little open area, which I really like on this one. Supposedly the Disney Store, the Disney Store exclusive one also has that type of thing going for it as well. So now let's basically see how this thing works. So now let's see this thing in action. Oh, that is good. That is really good. Now you can actually already kind of see how it is with the blade, but you can also see that the crossguard blades don't actually light up. Personally, I initially saw that as a problem, because like, here, I'll compare it to the Blade Builders one. Because obviously here, they do light up. Here, they don't. But to be honest, I feel like that's partially because of the fact that they didn't have the technology to actually shoot the light into the cross blades. So I actually kind of give it the benefit of the doubt in that department. Yeah, obviously, it does have clashing sounds. And of course, it does go all the way into the hill. Actually, just for comparison, I want to hear how these sound on their own. So here's the Blade Builders. Nice little growl there. And here's the Force Action one. If this blade will cooperate. It's definitely louder. It's definitely a deeper growl. Okay, so now let's see how this thing lights up in the dark. Again, like I said before, plain dark in here, so let's see how this thing lights up. Again, the cross blades don't exactly light up, only the main blade does, but let's see how this looks. Oh yeah, that's definitely very vibrant. Oh, I actually almost forgot. Right here actually lights up pretty good, but after you get to here, because this pellet that shoots out when you extend it, it blocks the light. Which a lot of people, which Dan even said in his review of this, also linked to in the description if I didn't say that already. It actually sort of blocks the light. But personally, I give the benefit of the doubt in that case. So I say this actually lights up pretty well in the dark. Now it's actually compared to the Blade Builders one. Again, similar sort of thing. This one's actually carries light pretty well as well, also. And again, They both flash when they flash. Let's turn that one off, and let's actually compare it to the... Let's just leave it. The Anakin Force Action lightsaber. So first Kylo Ren, and now Anakin. Ooh, big difference. Big difference on camera. You can see that this one, again, I said in that review that it only looks like these little rings where it comes out light up, whereas in person it actually lights up pretty well. Here, you can actually see the whole, pretty much the whole thing. So again, these actually work pretty well in the dark. Especially, again, like I said, this one actually lights up pretty well, and of course, you can battle it out. Now, let's get the lights back on. Oh, before I forget, when you actually turn it on by itself, it actually doesn't, it actually just turns off and turns on. Like right here, turn it on. Oh, actually, my camera's a little too slow to pick this up. It does have a little flash when you turn it on. But when you turn it off, it just turns off. Whereas, like, for example, with the Anakin one, it's our flashes to turn on, and then flashes to turn off. So again, let's get the lights back on, and we'll see how this thing stacks up. Okay, so now that you've seen this thing in the light and in the dark, I definitely recommend this. Now, as of right now, I haven't seen this at Target. Daniel says that he's only seen it on Target.com or on Amazon. But again, I found this at Marshall's for $13, when its normal retail price is $40. So, I don't know about this. Well, if you can find it in stores, then that's awesome. I definitely recommend looking for it at Marshall's. But at times they might not have them, as they oftentimes just get random stuff in everywhere. But I still recommend getting this. Now, some people may complain about the blades, the cross blades, not exactly staying in all the way. But again, I think that's just on mine. But also the fact that they don't light up. But again, I give it the benefit of the doubt in that department. So I highly recommend this. I'm definitely glad to see these coming back, because we haven't seen them since the mid-2000s. Like with the Jedi Knight one that I previously showed my Anakin lightsaber video. So anyway, social media links are in the description, as well as Daniel's review of this lightsaber. I'll also link to my Anakin lightsaber in the description below. So yeah, as usual, love all you Frozies to death. Hope you're all having a great start to your summer. And don't forget to keep it rigid. Oh, and by the way, stay tuned for my uploads of the opening and closing of Star Wars The Clone Wars on June 25th, for my journey to the Rise of Skywalker in December.